I thought I'd give you a little update on my 1966 Anglia Super 1200cc. I bought this car out of Manitou Beach, Saskatchewan, a couple of months ago and wanted a project to work on over the winter. I have a little bit of experience, and so I thought this was a good car to do that with. You can see it's relatively complete. The body has a bit of rust, but the engine is there, and it seemed to me like it was a good candidate for restoration. So we towed it into Watrous, Saskatchewan, and then towed it home from there. Here's a couple of shots of that process. And once we got it back to Saskatoon, we put it in the garage where I did a little bit of body work on it. I wanted to touch up the side stripes. Those are distinctive to the Super 1200. And I wanted a two-tone roof as well. So I've done that. The next project really was to address, well, we tried to get it started first. We had a group of guys come over from the Saskatchewan British Car Club. They tried to start it without success, actually. I'll come back to that in a moment. So we continued working on with the electrics, doing some of that. Got the key working, got the starter working, etc. Here's some more shots of the engine. Again, it's a complete engine, so in that sense, it's good. Fuel pump. And here we are continuing to work on the electrics. That's my buddy Rod helping out. We then sent it off to get some of the body work done. We had some rust on the side panels, so I had a welder weld in some patches. This is me dropping off the car at his place. You can see the rust on the front quarter there. I did a great job, came back, and now we're in the process of doing some body work on that. So that put us back on the engine again. The problem is we can't get compression more than 50 across the board. There's that side panel welded in. So we're not getting enough gas to the spark plug. We did check the brakes. Here we're taking the brake drum off. They look pretty good. Everything underneath looks pretty good. There is some rust, a little bit of rust, but overall not bad. So back in the engine again. We spent, I think, 20 hours in total. Took the head off, polished up the ports, tried to do whatever we could to improve the gas flow, and we just couldn't get it running. So I made a decision to pull the motor, try to rebuild it, but in the process came across a 1600cc Cortina motor. Actually, it's out of a Pinto originally, apparently. Looks in good shape. It was refurbished to a certain extent. So this past weekend, we started tearing it down to be able to put it in. We're just going to use the engine, I think, and not the transmission because there's a better matchup there. But that's the next step. We'll get working on that shortly, and we'll keep you posted as we go along. Thanks for watching.